Good morning, digital mentors. My name is Yolanda. I am a digital mentors coach and a community member. And I'm excited to be with you this morning because I'm going to share with you something that was said to me a long time ago. And I wrote it down. Okay, I wrote it down because I used to have a huge mirror in front of my desk in my previous office. And I wrote this down. Didn't ever really understand it until not long ago. So the saying was sell what you know. And this was said to me by a mentor of mine, somebody that I admire. I mean, when she said this, I was like, oh my gosh, like I wrote it down and I thought, okay, what exactly does this mean? Like, what is she, what is she telling me? Okay. Listen, I love to learn. I love to teach, so I love to learn because that's the way that you can kind of, really get it to stick when you teach it. At least that's what I think, right? And so today I want to share with you what this means to you. Okay? What it meant to me, how I it was like that light bulb moment for me, okay? What you would call that aha moment. And this might be something that you are not really sure you can do. Okay. A lot of times we have been groomed. Okay. Go to school, get good grades, get a good job so you can make a good pay. Right. And that's all great. It's all great. I'm not downing it. I'm not saying anything negative, but I'm saying that there is another way. And how do I know that there's another way? Because I have come to realize that there has been many people that have literally not finished school, okay, and have made millions of dollars simply because they decided to sell what they know. Like, I was like, okay, I get it now. Now we know of a lot of people that said, I was in college and I was this and that, and it just wasn't for me. And so then I decided that I was going to do what I was passionate about. So I'm going to share with you some of the things that I believe would really help you to sell what you know. Okay. And the very first thing that you want to look at is, what are you passionate about? What do you love to talk about? What do you love to deliver? Even if people are not really asking you about it, it just comes out of you naturally. What is that? Okay, so I'm going to share with you one of the things that I have taught and have made a lot of money teaching this. Okay, and that is the four personalities for business, and how you can transition or motivate somebody to move based on their personality. I have sold this course. At first I used to do it live, believe it or not. I used to have events for people that were in corporate, and I also had events for people that were in network marketing, affiliate marketing, anything that has to do with people. That is a great skill set to know. And so I used to, I used to rent an office space, and I would literally charge people to come in and listen about this because I can identify a person's personality very easily. Okay. Not because I'm all that, but because I have practiced it. I have studied it. I love the concept ideas of it. And I'm a people person. So I love to know who I'm speaking with. Right. And I'm talking about a little bit more of the really the depth of the person. Okay. So what are you passionate about? Let me know. Okay, let me know what you're passionate about. Put it here in the comments so that way we know kind of like what really fires you up. Okay, now the next thing that I was like, okay, so how can I help people to really understand how they can sell what they know and really make some income with it? Okay, so what um what are the people, like, let's say you don't know. Okay, let's just say that you don't know. What are the people that are around you? What do they come to you for? Do they come for advice? Do they come for medical issues? I'm going to share with you something really quick right here, okay, regarding medical issues. My husband tells me that all the time since he can remember, people would always go to his mom for advice on, because they were sick. Now she's She's had a lot of sicknesses herself, okay? But her passion as a child was she wanted to be a nurse. Unfortunately, she didn't get to fulfill that passion of hers. But what? She read books, she understood, she kind of kept like, she used to like do a little bit of research and things like that. So people would always come to her for that. So some of those people that are around you might identify in you that one thing that you probably haven't identified. Okay. So if people are coming to you for advice, relationship advice, maybe, okay. Um, if that is one of the things that they come to you, maybe that's a clue. Okay. That could be a clue that maybe you're really great at communicating with people or helping people really um, to resolve conflict, right? Or whatever it is that they need. I remember when my oldest daughter got married. Um, she's now 35, just 36. When she got married, her and her husband at that time came to me and they said, Miss Yolanda, he calls me Miss Yolanda. He says, you know what? I really want to say thank you. I'm getting warm in here. I don't know why. But I really want to share with you that what I would love to have is I would love to have a relationship like you and Mr. Mark. That's what they call my husband, Mr. Mark. And I was like, wow, that was to me, that was such an honor for him to say that. I mean, he had just got married to my daughter, right? It was such an honor for him to say that because he would see that the relationship that we have is a really great relationship, but he doesn't really, he didn't really know at the time. Before my husband and I got married, I would read books about personality to him, to my husband, because I wanted to know if we were compatible. Like, are we compatible? Are we going to like last? Okay. And so that was something that I had even prior to getting married that I was really, I love that. I love the knowledge of understanding people. So, do you have that? Is that something that fires you up? Okay, personalities. Maybe you love, sewing. Maybe you love knitting. Maybe what is it that you are passionate about that you can do even if you weren't getting paid? Okay, even if you weren't getting paid. Now, I know that a lot of you have heard me talk about the dream board. I always do a dream board the first of the year. I have actually sold dream board courses, okay, because I love the things that I love. I'm going to share it with my audience. And if they decide that this is something that they want to do, of course, I'm going to offer it to them, right? This comes easily to me. So instead of picking something that's going to be difficult for you, how about creating something that you are really great at? You're passionate about, okay? That you're like, you know what? I can talk about this anytime. They tell me, talk about it, Yolanda. Boom, here it is. What is that? Discover that in you. And then you're going to be able to create income, like we would say, out of thin air, which is really not out of thin air, but it's out of your knowledge, out of what you already know, what you're already applying, what you're already sharing with other people. Okay. That is what, when I wrote that on my mirror, I was like, sell what you know, sell what you know. I would think about it over and like, what do I know? Well, guess what? I already learned how to go live so that I can be seen and that I can get paid. So I started to create little events charging people to come through my little funnel. Okay. And then at the end of it, then I would offer them digital mentors as a as the offer, because the people that learn how to go live now, they need to learn how to market. Okay. They need to learn the branding side of it. They need to learn a lot of the things that digital mentors was teaching. So it was a really great way for me to move people from the they don't know nothing, but I do know, I know how to do live video, walk them through. Okay. So you can do that as well. Okay. Now, one of the things that I also did is when I started to learn about marketing and I started to really like share my knowledge about it, then I would start. One of the things that I remember doing, it was so, it was such an easy way for me to earn money with this. Okay. When I first started on social media, there wasn't a lot of people like doing live video and stuff like that, just like myself. Okay. So I had just started, but then I had, look, whenever you learn something, don't just keep it to yourself. Okay. You want to give it away, you want to share it with the world. I remember that I was following this one particular person, and I really loved her style. I mean, I really, really liked her style. She was funny. She was like really bubbly. She was just a really awesome person. She was doing great in her business. And so I obviously paid, right? I was in one of her coaching groups. And one of the things that she did for us was she did a profile overview, and she was charging $97 to do a profile overview. So she did my profile overview. I saw everything that she did, right? I was taking notes. And guess what? Then I turned around and I started to offer that service. Sell what you know. I wasn't sharing what I didn't know, okay? I was only sharing what I did know. So I was able to make, I want to say that in the first week, because I was doing kind of back to back. Okay, I probably made about $700 just by helping people to position their profile properly so that they can profit, make it profits, right? And then boom, here we are. Digital Mentors has a lead magnet that I could give. I was giving that lead magnet as well as a freebie. So now they could have something to look at. If they really took it serious, they would probably offer it to somebody else and do the same thing that I did. Okay. So selling what you know is really selling from your comfort zone, believe it or not, because one of the things that a lot of people say is like, Yolanda, like some people are taking notes, some people are like getting ready to, go live or whatever. I'm like, it's all here. All I have to do is share with passion what I already know. And more than likely, the people that want to learn this will, come along and will learn from me. And then, I can make an offer, right? So I just want you to be really easy on yourself, okay? Don't make it so complicated. Yeah, there's things that we're going to have to learn. Like I had to learn how to, put like create my back office, my business center. But thank goodness that Digital Mentors has a lot of little snippets of videos where it's not like all of it at once, right? They don't throw you the whole cold bucket, a little bit at a time. And what I do, and this might be something that you can pick up too, I watch the video and I open another page. And I just literally do whatever they tell me to do. I'm just doing it back to back, okay? Because I know my strength is not necessarily technology, but I can still follow, right? I can still follow the instructions so that I can create a business center that I really, want to monetize, right? Because that's really the whole idea, to have a business center, to put things back there, courses back there that you can offer. So I have a little lead magnet that I also created back in the business center. And let me tell you, a little lead magnet has brought me tons of leads. I mean, we're talking about tons of leads. I get leads every single day, and you should too. Okay, you should too. Because if you're working from a space of some of your knowledge, okay, that's why when people say there's so much competition out there, I'm thinking nobody can compete. Like nobody can compete with me because they're not me. Just they don't know what I know, right? My knowledge is here, right? Now they might be able to, model it and go and do their thing, but they really cannot be me. They cannot be you. There is no competition, especially in this season. Now I've been in business for 20 plus years, okay? And in the business that I was before, yeah, there was a lot of competition. There really was. And I'll tell you the reason why the competition was so big, because same banks, same types of loans, right? Now, the competition was if you would charge less for the origination fee, or if this person charged more, right? That's kind of the only thing that you can differentiate yourself with. But in the business that we're in now, right? What we're in right here, I'm telling y'all, I am like sweating. I don't even know why. um, and I think I know why, because I didn't turn the air down. But going forward, I want you to really pay attention. Okay, I'm sharing this to you from a pure heart. Okay, I want you to really pay attention this weekend. Take this weekend and pay attention to what are those things that people come to you for. Maybe write them down. Okay, brainstorm. Do a little like brainstorm of your gifts, of what you are really I don't want to say really good at, what you're good at, period. You don't have to be really good at it, just be good at. Okay. And then See if there is something that you're so passionate about that no matter what, no matter who's there, you will talk about it. Now, I remember when I first met my husband's family. Um, my family here in North Carolina is just my biological children and myself. Okay, all my rest of my family live in California. But I remember going to, I don't remember if it was just like an event or something like that, and we were all sitting in the living room, and we started talking about personalities. Okay, and I'm sitting in there in front of all of these people, and I was saying, "No, you're a combination of this and that. You're this and that. Are you motivated by this?" Sometimes I had to dig a little bit, right? But that's because I'm so passionate about that topic that wherever I go, it shows up, right? Because that's what I know. Think about it, sell what you know. I created a course for it, right? With my own words, with my own, um, thought process of all of that. And I have sold this course over and over and over again. So the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because sometimes we make it so difficult. We make it so complicated. We think that we have to do this a certain way. That's the beauty of the season we're in now because you can get paid to be you. Just sell what you know, get paid to be you. How about that? That to me, that is definitely a business that will never crumble if you are willing to put in the time and learn the skill sets that are going to help you to continue to move your business forward. Now, I have been able to share with people that are maybe, they're like, they don't really have a product or a service, right? Like they don't really have a network marketing company. They don't have enough, they don't really have a product, okay? But they want to help females to get over a certain situation, maybe a health problem, maybe, premenopause, menopause, postmenopause, right? And they're so passionate about it that they have been able to put that in place so that they can now serve. Okay. The next thing is who are you going to serve with this, right? She can serve this lady that I was talking about. She can serve females that are what? In their 40s to their through their I guess 60s, right? So she has her ideal person that she's going to share her knowledge with, what she knows. Now it's just a matter of what? Being creative. What are the things that I can do so that I can attract these women to me? What are the things that I can put in place so that I can help them to know where I'm at? Maybe a Facebook event? Like, would that be a great idea? Of course. So it's important for you to know what is it that you know that you can offer to that one person. You have one audience of one, right? And then you can create a PDF. Like I'm not kidding you, okay? I met this really young entrepreneur, and she is literally selling. Okay, this is awesome. I was like, wow, this is super, super awesome for her, right? She is selling how to manifest, like manifestation techniques. That's really what she's doing. She has one little PDF that gives you a lot of different kinds of modalities. Okay. And she has literally already, in less than a year, made a six-figure income. She cashed out her Jeep that she was wanting to cash out from one PDF. It's not even a live event. Okay. It's not even a live event. She just put everything together, put it in a little PDF, download. She charges, I think it's like, I want to say it was like almost $50, okay, to get her to a little download. And she's already in the six-figure mark. Like, sell what you know. And the reason why she is now offering that is because she was in a really bad spot a year ago, homeless. Well, she was living in the couch of her sister's house, right? But really, like homeless. She didn't have a vehicle that was like a running vehicle. Like there was so many obstacles that she had, and she just started to learn about how to manifest. I'm sure through YouTube, right? And literally came to an idea. It's like, hey, if I manifested my life, I moved out of my sister's house, and I have my own place. I have what I want. Now I want to create more. Boom, there she is creating a little PDF course for people, and she's making six figures. Now, can you do that? Of course you can. Right here in Digital Mentors, you have everything done for you, lead magnets. Like it's a no-brainer. Okay. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Sell what you know. But I also want to remind you, okay, if you're a guest here today, I also want to remind you that on August 12th, you have the opportunity to come and hang out with us and learn how to put some of these pieces together and learn about, like, really get motivated to dig a little deeper of what your passion is, what you want to do in business for your business, right? You can make a shift. Shifts are okay. Okay, so just join us. I don't know. I guess somebody could probably put the link here for the event. Join us. Let me tell you, if you are a guest and you're just like, you know what, I really don't know what Digital Mentors is all about, well, come on August 12th and you'll learn. You'll get the the back end look of the business and how you can build your business. It's not about Digital Mentors. It's about how they can help you to build your business. All right. So I'm gonna you know, just leave you with that because I think it's a great thing for you to do, to be in a place where you can see other people taking action and it'll motivate you to take action. So that's what I wanted to share today. Let me see if there's any comments. Okay. Oh, here you guys are. Let me put on my fashion glasses and read up. Hey, Anthony, how you doing from Brooklyn? Awesome, awesome. I'm passionate about healing the body with superfood and reprogramming the subconscious mind. Woo! That's a good one. And that is so necessary. Okay. Hey, Rick, nice to see you. Hey, Brian, nice to have you here this morning. Well, let me tell you guys, I know that we have made some changes here inside of Digital Mentors with StreamYard and all of that. And listen, change is a good thing. Okay, so don't take it like, oh my gosh, it doesn't look the same. It's not supposed to always look the same. Okay, so just embrace it. I'm glad that you guys are here with me today. And I just want to remind you again, be your own hero. I will let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a phenomenal weekend. Talk to you guys later.